I have a clip that talks about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and how he was able to overcome all the doubters and all the haters to become an NBA champion.
Today is a funeral. Let's have a moment of silence for his haters. SGA executed law number 9 with ruthless efficiency. He's one of the most hated superstars in recent NBA history. They'll never be able to take this from him.
For the first time in 25 years, the same player won the regular season MVP, the scoring title, and now he's your finals MVP, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
They always hate on greatness. And Shai, he's a free throw merchant, right? Right. You see, they got that quote all wrong. Success is not the best revenge. Success is the only revenge. Shai understood law number 9 of the 48 laws of power. Win through actions, never through argument. He showed everybody who he was.
Now, if I'm being totally honest, and of course I have it on record, I would have had Nikola Jokic as my MVP this season. And as I said in the past, I do think Shai is incredible and deserves to be seen as one of the greatest NBA players right now. I just personally think Jokic's 30-point triple-double season and leading the Denver Nuggets to a playoff series win, and almost a second series win, without a coach basically, and of course, Shai's foul baiting and his whole free throw merchant stuff, there is definitely a lot of truth to it, so all that did make me lean towards Jokic. Now, having said that, Shai had an incredible season and incredible playoffs. I mean, all of his accomplishments were actually historic this year, and this guy Quazon is totally right with how he was called a weak MVP or he was criticized a ton, but yet, as a person and as a leader, and this is where I actually give a ton of credit to SGA, he handles himself the right way, at least based on what we can see from all of his interviews. He doesn't clap back, he lets his actions do the talking, he doesn't get down on himself or his teammates, from what I can see. He gives his all on both ends of the court, both offense and defense, he buys into his team's system, and he led the Oklahoma City Thunder to their first ever championship. And also a few weeks ago, people were criticizing him for smiling after a loss, and I also had a clip a few weeks ago about how not every person needs to be exactly like Kobe Bryant. Because there's only one MJ, there's only one Kobe, and there's also only one you. I would rather each and every one of us be our own authentic selves than try to be someone just because the media convinced us, or our peers or social media tells us we all have to be exactly like this person, and we all have to do things a certain way. So this is just another example that there is no one right way to do things and there's no one path to success.
There is no secret ingredient.
Yes, Kobe and MJ were very successful, and this success does leave a ton of clues, and there is so much to be learned from their mentalities, but there also were some negative and detrimental things they did. So they did things one way, and we can all learn from them, but LeBron and Steph Curry have a totally different way. SGA and Ann Edwards have their own unique way, and if you're willing to learn from everyone, but then put out your own unique energy, and you be authentic, this is going to give you your best chance at success as well.